pleasure to welcome you all over here and an esteemed speaker as well to the RX Lecture Series 11, hosted by Society of Clinical Research and Medical Professionals. Let me introduce myself, Anchal Chabra, National President of this society. And thank you so much for joining us today for what promises to be an insightful session on a topic that plays a critical role in the modern healthcare. That is ADR reporting and pharmacovigilance, current scenario and future prospects. Now, let me take a moment to introduce to our organization behind this event. The Society of Clinical Research and Medical Professionals is a registered society based in Telangana, India. It's a committed to fostering innovation, education, and collaboration in clinical research. Through various webinars, workshops, and educational initiatives, SCRMP empowers healthcare professionals and students to enhance their knowledge, skills, and global exposure. From international collaborations to free publication, SCRMP offers a wide range of benefits to its members, making it a lead healthcare and life science domain. Uh, by becoming a member of SCRMP, you can get access to free and discounted events, courses, and webinars, receive academic support for competitive exams like GPAT, avail internship opportunities in pharmacovigilance, HEOR, and scientific writing, gain publication opportunities in SCRMP's official journal, be a part of awareness drive, corporate events, and leadership programs, and much more. So, for more information, do visit our website displaying on your screen. Okay, so now moving on to the highlights of this event. It's my honor to introduce our speaker for today, Dr. Suryavardhan Singh, Assistant Professor in the Department of Pharmacy Practice at ISF College of Pharmacy, Moga, Punjab. We are welcoming you, sir. Dr. Singh is currently pursuing his PhD from Chitkara University and holds a PharmD from Bhopal Nobles University, Udaipur. He has completed internship at both Ananta Institute of Medical Sciences and Apollo Hospital as well. And his expertise lies in pharmacovigilance, ADR reporting, clinical trials, and clinical pharmacy practice. He also holds a UK design patent and an Indian copyright and has participated in numerous conferences, FDPs, and academic events across the country. We are truly honored to have him as share his valuable insights with us today. With that, I now invite Dr. Suryavardhan sir to take over the session and guide us through this important and evolving area of healthcare. Please, sir.
Risk management strategy and promote pharmacovigilance and support public health. Global pharmacovigilance system. In this program for international drug monitoring, which is established in 1968 by the WHO, PIDM is a global initiative to detect and share information on ADR. In this include 140 countries and each with the National Pharmacovigilance Center that collect ADR data and submit it to the global database. Next is the Uppsala Monitoring Center. Uppsala Monitoring Center located in the Uppsala, which is basically located at the Sweden, which is established in 1978 as the WHO Collaborating Center for International Drug Monitoring. It plays a central role in global pharmacovigilance by managing VGBase and the world's largest database of ADR report. UMC supports the countries in collecting, analyzing, and sharing drug safety data and provides essential tools like VigiFlow, VigiLige, and VigiAccess. And the next pharmacovigilance system in the WHO program for international drug monitoring, which is established. Sorry, it's already done. Next, pharmacovigilance in India. India in the work CDSCO, CDSCO, which is basically full form is the Central Drug Standard Organization, which is established in 1961 And function of CDSCO is the India National Regulatory Authority for Drugs and Medical Device. It operates under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and is responsible for ensuring the safety, efficacy, and quality of drugs in India. And key responsibility of CDSCO is the regulation of drug approval for both domestic and imported medicine and monitoring of drug safety and conducting clinical trial and ensuring compliance with the Indian pharmacopoeia standards and granting license for manufacturing and marketing drugs in India. Next is the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, which is established in 2009. Function is IPC is the autonomous institution under the Ministry of the Health and the Family Welfare. It is tasked with ensuring quality control of medicine in India and maintaining the Indian pharmacopoeia, which sets standards for the quality of drugs. And key responsibility of the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission is to develop and update the Indian pharmacopoeia and maintain drug quality standards across the India and act as the national coordination center for the pharmacovigilance program of the India and promote the drug safety monitoring and regulatory practice in India. ADR reporting process in India. First of all, fill ADR reporting form, which is called a yellow form. In this process, start by filling out the yellow form with the patient detail and suspected drug and description of the adverse reaction. This form is available for both healthcare professional and the consumer. Next step is the submit to ADR monitoring center. The field form is submitted to the nearest ADR monitoring center and usually located in the hospital, medical college, and this center review and validate the report of ADR. Next step is the data goes into IPC and WHA UMC. After the validation, the data is sent to the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, which is the further analyze it and the forward it to the Uppsala Monitoring Center for Global Drug Safety Tracking. And you can see on slide, this is basically ADR form, which is patient field and also pharmacist field and healthcare professional persons field. And methods for ADR reporting. First of all, spontaneous reporting. Second, electronic reporting. Mandatory reporting, stimulated reporting, active surveillance, passive surveillance, patient reporting, healthcare professional reporting. And some tools for reporting ADRs. First is the VisiFlow system. VisiFlow basically web-based individual case safety report management system used by the PVPI, and it is provided by the UMC and used by ADR Monitoring Center and the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission. And once an ADR reported and validated by AMC, it is entered into VisiFlow for data analysis and sharing with the goal WHO pharmacovigilance database. And you can use a toll-free number, which is basically 1-800-180-3024, and this helpline is available on working day from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and trained personal assist caller in report ATR, filling out the form and guiding them to the nearest AMC. And this is basically VisiFlow sites. You can see on slide. And next, you can use the mobile app for reporting ADR. The mobile app name is the ADR PVPI, and you can use also health professional, pharmacist, and the patient also use the mobile app for the ADR reporting. And you can use email or online portal. You can see the website www.ipc in, and in the right side is the email ID. After the filling the form, you can mail this email ID and you will get response. And in this ADR reporting, how many types you barrier you can face? Lack of awareness in the healthcare professional and patient, lack of awareness. This case in पेशेंट के पास नॉलेज इतनी होती नहीं है, ना कि हेल्थ प्रोफेशनल के पास इतनी नॉलेज है कि वो एडीआर को पता लगा सके और वो एडीआर को समझ सके। कभी कभार क्या होता है कि जब भी एडीआर किसी पेशेंट को या डॉक्टर किसी पेशेंट में देखता है, तब क्या है वो उस एडीआर को ठीक करने में लग जाता है, ना कि उस जिस ड्रग से हो रहा है एडीआर उसको बंद कर दे। नेक्स्ट, इनसफिशियंट नॉलेज। अगर किसी हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल, फार्मासिस्ट हो या कोई डॉक्टर हो, अगर उसको इतनी ट्रेनिंग मिली नहीं है कि कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करे एडीआर को, तो कहीं ना कहीं दिक्कत वाली बात होती है। अनसर्टेनिटी अबाउट कॉजुअलिटी, डाउट वेदर द ड्रग एक्चुअली कॉज द रिएक्शन में लीड टू अंडर रिपोर्टिंग। नेक्स्ट, फियर ऑफ लीगल रिप्रक्यूशन। तो बेसिकली किसी हेल्थ प्रोफेशनल से पता है कि ये एडीआर इस ड्रग से आया है और प्रिस्क्राइब ये ड्रग मैंने की थी, तो कोई भी ये चांस लेने से डर जाता है कि अगर मैं बताऊंगा कि ये एडीआर हुआ है तो कहीं ना कहीं मेरे ऊपर ही जांच ना हो जाए या मेरा ही फॉल्स काउंट ना हो जाए। नेक्स्ट इज द टाइम कॉन्स्ट्रेंट, बिजी शेड्यूल एंड हैवी वर्कलोड डिस्करेज एडीआर रिपोर्टिंग। Complex reporting process, it's basically lengthy and complicated form can deter professional from the reporting. Next is the lack of feedback, now follow up or the acknowledgement after reporting discourage future reporting. And next point is the solution to improve ADR reporting. ट्रेनिंग एंड अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम। जितने भी ट्रेनिंग और अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम आप कराओगे अपने हॉस्पिटल में या फिर किसी भी संस्थान में, कॉलेज में वगैरह, ठीक है, उस कंडीशन में क्या जो स्टूडेंट्स है या हेल्थ प्रोफेशनल जो काम कर रहे हैं उनको ट्रेनिंग और अवेयरनेस मिले।